So, what's up, you guys? Whoever the fuck is watching. If you are watching, you either think I'm a fucking liar, or you really like Berkut and you want to know what the fuck to do. Now, Berkut just came out as a Grand Hero battle, and people say that he's fucking ass crack. Um, they think he's shitballs. You know, put whatever you want to put together, and Berkut is that pretty much. What do you have to say for that, son? Same, right? Fucking same. But anywho, people say he's trash, and I want to show you guys what you could do to make this guy really put in work for you. Now, one thing that people, at least one argument that people would like to make a lot, is that Camus outclasses Berkut. Well, guess what? I have both of them now here with me. And I want to prove a point. Keep in mind, Berkut's a 4-star, and I will be including this shit's the points that I make. It'll go for his 5-star stats too. Um, his 5-star stats are still above his 40 plus 2 stats. I just want to I just really like the guy, so I wanted to put him out to battle as soon as possible, even though I didn't have 20,000 orbs. But that's besides orbs. That would be fucking great. But 20,000 feathers. But people like to say, hey, Camus can counter from anywhere. And his speed is 33. Pretty much. So, they're saying Camus can just do the fucking shit better. And yeah, I'm not here to say that Berkut does things better than Camus. Berkut can definitely do things, but he definitely won't outshadow Camus. If you have 20,000 feathers, upgrade Camus first. But if you're like me and you already have him, and people keep saying Berkut is shit, he's not worth it, I'm going to show you why he's worth it, right? So as you probably have already seen, Life and Death 2. I have Life and Death 2, but not Life and Death 3, and that's for good reason. If I remove Life and Death 3, then his not Life and Death 3, Life and Death 2, then his resistance goes back up to 23, right? Because it takes away 4 res. His lance adds 4 res. So pretty much his res, shut up. Pretty much his res goes right back up to where it was when he's receiving an attack from a resistance attacker, pretty much a mage or dragonstone user, one of those. Um, but dragonstone users are not very common anyhow. Like that, they're just not. Um, and most of the time, you will be receiving an attack first from a mage unit since you're a cavalry unit, and then you can go in and hit them. Berkut has the bulk to do that, whereas Camus he doesn't. These two do completely different roles, right? He doesn't really act as a magic check, but he can take magic damage, and then he can dish out more, right? Um, since his resistance isn't actually 19, it goes back up to 23, and this is just his 4-star stats. It was 18, but since he's plus 2, it went up to 19. So that's just me. Um, but yeah, Berkut can actually do work. You give him life and death 2, not 3, and his res makes up for his lost stats. His defense goes down a little bit, but that's fine. Um, but what I also do not think is I do not think that Berkut can be run in anything outside of a Cavalier team because if you take him outside of these +6 buffs, um, he actually is kind of is but as people say. But he definitely has a place on a Cav team if you put him there because his speed is the same as Sanders when you give him life and death too. And Xander, yes, he can counter from anywhere. That's good. Yeah, you already know that. But still, his speed is the same as Xander's, and Xander is still, he can still do pretty good. You give him Lance Breaker, and he can just fuck up Lance units because his speed is 26, and on a Cav team, it buffs to 32. Or at least when you have a regular 5-star, 4-star unit, it's 25 and it buffs to 31. That's still very good. You're tanking hits, and then you're dishing it back with Lance Breaker 2, and you're dishing it back hard with Life and Death 2. You give him Sacred Seal attack +1 just to put a little bit of edge in there, and you have yourself a very good Berkut that can put in work, okay? So whoever's telling you, hey, don't fucking use Berkut, he's not worth it. Don't even do the special map. Don't even do his Grand Hero battle. Just fucking just skip that shit. Don't listen to him. Alright guys? Use Berkut. As Cecilia says. So, as you can see, these stats are really good. With Life and Death 2 coupled with Cav Boost, it boosts his abysmal speed by 10. Like, I'm talking, you're yoking his ass up. Like, we're jerking off Berkut real hard right now. He gets to 30. He gets to 30. Because he initially has 18 speed at 4-star. Now, if you have a 5-star Berkut whose base speed is 22, I believe, that will get yoked up to 32 speed, which is okay. And if you, I guess you can do Life and Death 3 if you want, maybe that'll go to 33, but I wouldn't suggest it. Um, just because you can make Berkut's Lance actually have a fucking use with Life and Death 2. You don't want to completely outshadow that. And then you have a Berkut that can actually put in lots of fucking work. And he agrees. So when you guys get Berkut and when you guys beat the fucking map, do what you saw here, and you'll be able to succeed a lot. I might do a video showing exactly how I beat the Lunatic map. It wasn't easy since I had to do it with my Cav team. My Cav team is the only good team I have. Um, so that should probably become later, coming later. But till then, yeah, man, you guys build your Berkuts and build them well because people say he's trash and he's not really trash. So till then, y'all boys.